The next thing we want to talk about is creating space in the half guard. A lot of people are telling me they're getting locked down in the guard. In the half guard rather. They'll get in the half guard, they're flat on their back, they can't really seem to get off of their back effectively. Or they'll get off their back for a split second and then they're right back on when the guy flattens them out. We're going to work on two different ways to do that, okay? This first way is called framing. We're in our half guard. No matter what you like to do with your legs, whether you like to grapevine and get, Eddie Bravo calls it the lockdown, I've always heard it called the grapevine, whether you like to do that or you like to stand on it or cross your legs with that X, no matter which way you like to do it, you get a guy who's got his head on the opposite side of your legs. So essentially he's got a free leg here and his head here, and you're flat. I mean, you're in a bad spot here. One of the things you want to start doing is getting your hand in front of his head and turning his head. Now, pushing. This is called framing. See how my arm is at a 90-degree angle? It's bugging the neck and framing my opponent. Now from here, I like to use, just like when you're in mount and you're doing the elbow escape, I like to push my opponent from here. And now, I'm all the way under him, at an angle, off my back. A little bit faster, it looks like this. We're here, I'm struggling, I can't really get off my back, I've pushed, I can't do anything. Pushing. Now I'm right here, all the way underneath my opponent. One last time. We're here, again, a lot of resistance. Natural reaction tells you to hold here. We don't want to do that. We want to create space. Up at a 90-degree angle. Notice that I'm not just holding against his head in any way, because this, he still has all the power of his back. I'm turning his head. Now I've taken out a lot of his power. I like to grab the shoulder right here. Now, pushing, creating space. Notice I'm on my side now. Now that I'm on my side, this hand shoots straight on. Notice that I'm not going elbow first, because if I go elbow first and he clamps down on me, now I'm still trapped. What I do is I go hand first, here. Now I've still got this same 90-degree angle creating pressure. Now I'm right here. And I frame, okay? We're here, we're in the half guard, we're flattened out. I have to frame my opponent. Here, pushing up, 90-degree angle with the arm. As soon as I create that angle, this hand, under. Create like the Anita elbow escape, up on my side. Now I'm in a good attack position from half guard. Okay? We found ourselves in half guard. We're flattened out. Instead of just clamping down, we want to create space. So this hand, turning the head and driving up. If you have to, grab your own hand and push. Creating a 90-degree angle with this elbow right here. Now, just like the Anita elbow escape from the mount, push and get off my back. This hand, down, shoots under. Okay? I'm not just going elbow, because if he clamps down on me, now I'm back flat again. I want to go here, arm, all the way under. Now I start working underneath to a good attack position. One more time. We're here, we're flattened out, creating space, hand, pushing under. Okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing with your legs at this point. I like to hold like this, and then if my opponent tries to posture up, I'll create the lockdown and drag backwards. However, if my opponent's playing real back heavy, I like to just hold up real close to him, more or less pinching the front of his leg to my butt with the back of my calf, holding him right here. To me, this is a good place to be when I'm up off my side and I'm starting to attack. I like to be there because I can use my legs to help move his body. Personal preference, do what works for you. That's framing your